DNR officials are worried about the possibility that anglers might be bringing Asian carp into Lake Monroe. Hasken-Wagner has the story.
Division of Fish and Wildlife biologist David Kataka says the fish were detected a couple weekends ago in Salt Creek, just below the Lake Monroe Dam.
As recently as a couple weekends ago, one of our summer aides was down here just basically sightseeing and actually saw fish, Asian carp, jumping into the tailwaters.
Asian carp are an invasive species. Kataka says it's quite possible anglers who cast netted the fish in the creek use them as bait in Lake Monroe. It's illegal to do that. You can't take fish from one waterway and use it as live bait in another body of water. The carp are nearly identical to another invasive fish, the gizzard shad. It's already in Lake Monroe.
I guess the difference is that gizzard shad are much more sensitive and generally would probably die in a bucket pretty quickly. These Asian carp are proven to be a little bit more durable.
The DNR has posted signs and banners near the lake to help anglers recognize Asian carp and stop it from spreading.
And being a water supply lake, if there were to be an introduction of Asian carp or any other invasive species, there's really nothing we could do about it.
The state recently passed a law prohibiting the use of live gizzard shad as bait. Richard Thielen was only 18 years old when a Japanese submarine torpedoed the USS Indianapolis.
Everybody asked me, where'd you jump off the ship? I didn't jump off the ship, it left me. I just swam away.
70 years later, Thielen is still talking about it, keeping alive the memory of those who perished and passing along the story for future generations. On Monday, Thielen gave a presentation at the Greentown High School Performing Arts Center to an audience that included fellow veterans, Boy Scouts, and family members of those who died in the wreck of the USS Indianapolis. Commissioned in 1932, the Indianapolis had a long and decorated career, including taking President Franklin Roosevelt to South America. In July 1945, the ship delivered part of the Little Boy atomic bomb to the island of Tinian as part of a secret mission. They were then ordered to Guam and later Okinawa. Just after midnight on July 30th, 1945, the ship was struck by 2 torpedoes. 12 minutes later, the 610-foot-long Indianapolis was submerged. 900 of the 1,196 crewmen aboard the Indianapolis were left bobbing in the Pacific Ocean. Only 317 of them survived. Thielen says he fought like hell to stay alive.
It's just as easy to die out there it is to stay alive. You had to fight to stay alive. I've seen men take off their life jacket, go down, go below deck, get a drink of water, and if you drink a gulp of salt water on an empty stomach, and it'll kill you. Your foam comes to your mouth, your eyeballs pop out, and 20 minutes or about 2 hours you're dead. You go shortly insane. And I've seen quite a few guys do that.
The 900 initial survivors of the attack were subjected to dehydration, saltwater poisoning, and exposure. Thielen had to be resourceful to beat the extreme power of the sun.
All I had was my shorts. So daytime I just put them on my head to protect me from the sun. Nighttime I put them back on so I wouldn't lose them. So other guys, I've seen other men do that, so I thought good idea, and I did it myself.
Sharks posed even more danger to the stranded seamen. The wreck attracted sharks from miles around, allowing them to attack the helpless sailors. In the film Jaws, the character Captain Quint relays his experience of the shark attacks.
When he comes at you, doesn't seem to be living until he bites you, and those black eyes roll over white, and then you hear that terrible high-pitched screaming. The ocean turns red, and in spite of all the pounding and the hollering, they all come in, they rip you to pieces.
Thielen now lives in Lansing, Michigan, and gets together with other survivors of the wreck every year. Less than 30 of them are still alive, but their memories live on through a memorial in Indianapolis, inscribed with the names of all those aboard. For Indiana News Desk, I'm Hasken-Wagner. Born in Coahuila, Mexico, Nerida Garza moved to Bloomington at age 17. She's a single mother of 3. At times, she's had to work up to 3 jobs just to get by. Homeownership seemed out of the question. She and her kids always lived with family.
We have never had our own house or an apartment. And right now, me and my kids share a bedroom. It's me plus 3 of them, so it's pretty crowded.
Garza will receive the keys to her new home before the football game Saturday when IU takes on Ohio State. On Sunday, the house will be moved to its final location where subcontractors will set up plumbing, electricity, and other essentials. For Indiana News Desk, I'm Hasken-Wagner.